Kolejny dzień trwają demonstracje na głównym placu miasta. Policja i rząd apelują o pokojowe rozejście się i nieuleganie prowokacjom.
A jaki jest pana stosunek do ojczyzny?
Nie wiem, nie zastanawiałem się.
It's a great place to be, Semaine de la Critique, for a young filmmaker. So I'm pretty happy and proud, and we just celebrate this time because, yeah, it's like award itself for movie making. I mean, normally we just, sitting covered in the mud and in the dirt, and there's so many work and so on and so on. And during the movie making, I mean, and then when it comes to the festivals, it's finally this time when you can celebrate and enjoy, and the film is finally done. And I'm really looking forward for the screenings because I'm looking forward for the audience and how they will react. I'm afraid a bit, but yeah, I'm curious.
Nie kumasz, że jesteś tylko typikiem w maszynie. Nie walczyłeś jak na swoich własnych zasobach.
Są teraz ważniejsze rzeczy, wiesz?
Tak, na przykład jakie?
Wolność.
Od tej pory ma pan 4 godziny na załatwienie swoich prywatnych spraw. Tryb natychmiastowy.
Przecież ja nie kazałam im tam łazić, pierdolę, no. Nie boję się tylko, kiedy tańczę.
Dawaj, dawaj!
Wyobraźcie sobie najpiękniejsze fajerwerki ever.
So my film is about three friends who has to face the military conflict in their country, and they had to choose some way of dealing with this conflict. So they are completely in three different situations. So I just show three different ways to deal with the conflict. I think this subject is international, and it's important right now. I mean, there's so many conflicts and they're rising, and the situation is very unstable as I feel it. So that's why I just wanted to make it as universal as it gets to show something to the people from different countries. It's not any particular conflict, it's not any particular country. Of course, it's in Polish and you can see Warsaw. Though I was trying to avoid being very specific about it because it's more like a myth. It was, I guess, one of my hardest projects to do, and not only because we have very small budget, but also because we have only 4 months since the very beginning to the final copy. So pre-production, production and post-production was done only in 4 months. It was extremely challenging, and yeah, there is a lot of production value. We are trying to find an approach to every single scene, because there are scenes they are completely prepared with the pyrotechnicians, with the stunt coordinators, closing streets and everything. And there are some scenes that they are shooted on a real manifestation. So there was a military army day in Poland in the summer, and they do a big parade one day in a year in Warsaw. So at night they rehearse to this parade with the tanks, and during those rehearsals they were rehearsing on the street, meaning they were just driving. And we were shooting a scene on the pavement, and they just agree, and we were extremely lucky that we could use it. So sometimes we had to think out of the box, and we have to find a solution. How? Our mise-en-scène was, our idea for mise-en-scène was to make everything in master shots and then cut it rapidly, because I kind of like this documentary style of filmmaking. So I also like when it's a little bit dirty, when not everything is precise. So then it's for me more realistic, which was important in this case. The idea was to make it kind of that it going into red at the end. So we had, for example, 2 demonstrations, but one of them is lighted with red lights, and then you just go into this party where it's also red lights. So we wanted to kind of mix those places, kind of clash them together.